29th of August 2010. We're going to do the Johnson Canyon Railroad Trail here. It's about 12:45. Where I am standing is the trailhead waypoint. It is the intersection of Forest Road 6, which is the main forest road through this part of the world, being just east of Williams. The deep distance you can see I-40. Now we are going to go north on Forest Road 9183Y, which is the old railroad grade. And I think this is recently designated as a forest road. 9183Y goes south about a quarter mile to reach the original railroad, and that's not enough pleasant diversion. That's not part of the hike. Just off to your south, about 100 yards, about where the sunflowers are growing, is the cement pad of the old railroad station. That was the center of the settlement of wealth. Scattered little bits of ruins you can see throughout this area. That's where I chose to park my car. You could also park, there's also a turnout right there by the cattle gate. You could also park it up the south spur here. We're just past Johnson Crater. If you go past the cattle gate, you missed it. If you go underneath power lines, you've definitely missed it. That's instructions to the trailhead. I've done all of that stuff. Alright, so we're going to start the march. We're kind of about an hour behind where I wanted to be. 139 is the bridge. You can see, I'm going to stand over here and show that to you. It's pretty deep. Looks like if there's going to be water run through it, it'll run through here. So we've been following that ridge along the fence line, which is a cattle allotment, not a private property boundary. And then we turn a little bit east, across the canyon over this bridge. And as you can see, we're going to come across the power line soon. Now, on Johnson Canyon Railroad, waypoint 140 is the power lines, whose angry buzzing you might be able to hear over my voice. You go through a cut rock and around the bend to get to here. It's pretty close to the bridge. Then down there is a nice open clearing that I think might be an old ranch site. I will have to look into that. You can also see that ribbon of rock that is either the creek or road or both. And the railroad obviously continues on just like this for a couple more miles. Away we go. You can see sometimes some of this wild squash growing on the road from time to time. We're way out of season now, but if we're in season, there might be a little extra snack available. On the Johnson Canyon Railroad Trail, waypoint 142 at 2.35 miles is this tunnel. This is the going in entrance. We've come up that road. You have about half a mile of metal erosion barriers. And at the end of them, you'll see the tunnel, which runs around, crosses a little drainage, and then comes up to here. There's a little deer goat or some social trail which goes around it. We're going to go through it, obviously, even though I know it's going to play havoc with my GPS because you can't get to the tunnel and not go through it. Okay, we are going to try to get a decent shot of the railroad tunnel here using the night vision on the camera. You can see here a little bit the metal reinforcement that replaced the wood. I can't really see it, but if I have a decent flash, you could. And you can see that ATV guys got their vehicles across the soft dirt that lines it, and of course you can see how there's land to the other side. It bends so that you can't quite see the light from the entrance, but don't worry, you won't get lost. Okay, on Johnson Canyon Railroad, which is right there, waypoint 143 marks the other end of the tunnel, and we are now heading east along this mess, which is obviously does not see much vehicle traffic, happily, further along Johnson Canyon. Johnson Canyon, by the way, is pretty in its own right, even without the railroad artifacts. And that's where we're at. We're right about 2.5 miles, and I will see you on the Johnson Canyon Railroad Trail. Waypoint 144 is right near where you encounter the falls. The canyon has risen up pretty swiftly after the tunnel. See how it kind of comes right up to us, to this falls area. There's some water down there right now, but my sources say it's normally dry. Appears to be some sort of game or social trail down the bottom of the canyon. And the railroad grade continues past it. We're going to follow it a bit. Well, and we are at what could be interpreted the end of the trail. This is where once obviously was a bridge across Johnson Creek here, and it is gone. And the trail continues on past it. I am currently debating whether I can do that, because I'm kind of at the edge of my time. What you can see there is a little route down and across and kind of up. So we may go investigate that. This is waypoint 145. It is 3.66 miles, and this would be the end of the normal hike. On the Johnson Canyon Railroad Trail, waypoint 136 is the third and widest of the non-existent bridge spans. And this is my turnaround point because I am out of time.
The railroad track grade continues, of course, beyond the bridge, but soon passes through private property. The bridge is the end of the hike.
Okay, down there, that little yellow spot there, that's the rattlesnake that I did not step on, but only because he got really angry and warned me. So there's a lesson there. Trying to zoom in on him if I can find that. That touch seems to be working. So there he is. I'll stand up here, see if we can get a little more angle on him. Anyway, he's a beautiful yellow color. I'm gonna see if I can find a long way around him. Now you know.